Man, are there a lot of employee versus independent contractor cases lately. So we've got another one here. This is the business section, so you know what happened. The court said these workers are independent contractors. They're not employees. And CRA said they were employees, and they were hitting with CPP and EI. They're not employees. They're independent contractors. The payer was a sole proprietor engaged in installing concrete for both residential and commercial purposes. So he's got all these workers working for him, and the workers assisted him with things like preparing and cleaning up the work site, digging the trenches, building forms, tying rebar, leveling the poured concrete. The court accepted that the taxpayers' evidence and found that the workers were performing as independent contractors. The court noted that the uncontradicted evidence, CRA couldn't contradict the evidence, was that the intention of both the payer and the worker was clearly that of an independent contractor. Intention's important. And each worker, to go beyond intention, each worker negotiated their own rate of pay, they negotiated their own workers' compensation, they paid their own tax. The fact that the payer provided the tools and the equipment was not particularly significant because there were so many other things that indicated independent contractor. The workers were free to accept the work or not, and they could work for others. They could work faster so they could get another job for this particular payer. They could also engage replacement workers to do the work. So these were all indications of independent contractors. So that's that. Fortunately, they had to go to court to get that result. Next thing, home office expenses and business losses. We've got a technical interpretation. We've got a gentleman sitting at home writing. He's a writer. He's in the business of writing. And he was wondering if he could deduct home office expenses. And CRA said, well, if you're in the business of writing and there's an expectation of profit, of course you can deduct home office expenses. However, you can only deduct them to the extent that they do not increase create or increase a business loss. And if they do, they are not deductible, but you can carry forward any of those unused expenses into a following year in which your business is profitable, and you can deduct them then. You can take a look at Interpretation Bulletin IT-514.